Welcome back to another review. This time it's for FTV Ultimine. So if you wanted to Ultimine in a shapeless mode, it would be basically something like this. And it only ultimines the certain block. And then if you hold shift, you can change the mode. So small tunnel would be something like this with Z block. And you can also do it in any direction you want. So you can do stuff like this if you wanted to. Or you can just wreck a villager's house like this. And then you can also change it to small square mode, which basically does a 3x3. Pretty self-explanatory. But you have to manually move each time because it doesn't automatically go through every block for the 3x3. And then if we do mining tunnel, it basically will do strips of the mine. Like if you wanted to mine, it will basically work like this and act like a staircase, like so. If you want quick movement, you can just do this. But note that each time the block changes, you're gonna have to continue mining, and it does not mine through bedrock. And then escape tunnel is basically the same exact thing, but reverted. And then that's about all the modes you can do with the excavator itself. But there's also some other things you can enable with FTV Ultimine. You can also enable growing crops, and you can change how frequently it goes. So if you do 0.1, it will be pretty much as quick as it can go. Well, almost. Basically, this is what it will do. It basically auto-grows all plants in a 4-block radius. And you can also change that radius, so if you wanted like a 99 block, no, 80, 70, 60, 50, 49, no, 45, 35, 20. So I think the max you can do is 20 block radius. So this will also work on plants too. All plants in the radius will also be bone mealed. And you can also up the chance to like 100.0 or something. 1.0 is the max you can set it to, which basically is like instant bone meal always. But I would not recommend setting it to that, otherwise you can easily just lag your game if your area was literally just tall grass. And as far as I know, this can also work on bone meal. No, it does not work on sugarcane. But this is the reason why it can get laggy. If you do this too much, you can easily just cause a million items to spawn at once. And then you can end up with a pretty much full inventory from it too. And you can also change the excavation radius as well. So raising this one up to like 100, I think is the max. Or 255. Give my game a second. I'm just gonna show 300. Don't need too much stuff to break. But basically, it'll insta-mine quite a lot of stuff. This is like 300 blocks in one excavation. You can also do it with ores as well. And if you're in creative, you can break bedrock too. And I believe that's about it with FTB Ultimine. Though, let me see if there's any other options. You can change if your hand is allowed for it. You can also change the blacklist and whitelist of breaking of the blocks that can break. You can also change twerk blacklist or tool blacklist, or the twerk whitelist, or you can even disable stuff like this, and this. Merge stone, I believe, is just like merging andesite and stone as one whole thing. I believe that's how it would be anyway. That one would be a useful thing to probably disable, so that you can have people mining through andesite and stuff without having to enable or disable stuff. But yeah, that would be about it with this one. As always, if you have suggestions for what to review next, put it in the comments.